Alright, we're rolling.
All right, it's good. Hey, folks. We are a small part of the I Want to Ride Gooder community. I'm Brendan.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Arno.
And so we wanted to make this video to just kind of introduce the community to everybody. Today I think we want to start with the origins of kind of why we created this community, why we chose I Want to Ride Gooder, which is kind of a silly name, and talk about our logo design, and yeah, that's about it. So
This is gold.
okay, there we
is
go.
gold. This
Okay,
is
let's
gold.
go.
So I'm sharing that first version,
Right.
that has the Palomar outline and then the track.
Right.
It looks like the rider.
Yep.
And so I'm saying, hey guys, I'm messing around with this idea to test it out. And I'm saying bringing the outline of a rider as part of the track so that the overall logo feels more like a motorcycle related one. And you're saying, hey, that looks great, and you're giving a little bit of feedback on the size and everything. And nobody is responding to the idea of having the rider. And so I'm like, but what about the outline of the rider? Should I keep pushing this idea? And then you're responding, an outline of a rider in addition to the road track, or substitute in the rider outline. And then I'm saying, the track is the outline of a rider, dragging a knee. And I said, squint your eyes. And then...
Glad you didn't say that to me.
And then Brandon is sending like a
mind-blowing emoji. Yeah, I was like, holy shit, I see it now. It's like that magic eye stuff, the ones where you're supposed to do this, and then it's like, I see the 3D floating, planet or whatever. Like, oh.
So that was a creative process with you guys. That was pretty cool, and I think then getting everything together, we needed to connect those two things, and so you have the Palomar Road and the rider that is connecting, and then at the bottom we needed also to connect those two things. And that's when also we talked about having I Want to Ride Gooder as IWRG as part of the logo, which is also something that we can use as a conversation starter, with people. So it was a fun process. I'm pretty happy with where we landed.
I love it.
I think it's it's cool that we were able to bounce ideas off and then somewhere.
Yeah. Thank you for Jonathan for pulling it all together and getting the decal cutting machine and everything and making a bunch of stickers to give out.
Yeah.
So appreciate that.
We're happy to do more, and I'd love to keep it going and keep this momentum going. And I laugh because as we discuss all of this, your partner saw it right away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Perth looked at it and I was like, yeah, look, Arno just, made this logo for us, and she was like, oh wow, look, it's a motorcycle rider dragging me, and I'm like,
my family got it right away as well. I saw them, and my wife was like, "Oh, that's a rider."
Yeah.
And my kids did it as
well.
Yeah.
And it seems like the majority of people that I show it to immediately oh wow, there's a guy dragging me. There are a few people that didn't see it.
That's the first test.
Exactly. Do you want to drag me? Can you tell me what that is? Okay.
And insider note, though, that outline of a rider is actually the outline of a rider riding a Panigale. So that's a personal touch there.
Homage presently behind us.
And we like all kinds of bikes. Just because we have only Ducatis here, we just kind of staged it. Just because that's Arno's, that's mine, that's Jonathan's. So, but we have all kinds of bikes in our community.
Very much so. A little bit of everything and anything that you could want, which makes it more fun,
Yeah, absolutely.
Why have just one of something when you can,
We've got supermotos, we've got minis, we've got everything.
You name it.
It's cool.
There and cool to see. And where else, I'm not going to go spend all the money to buy one of everything. So.
Yep.
But,
all right,
guys.
Well, I think that's a wrap for kind of how we got started, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I think it's so important. whoever sees this, you know, if you'd like to be part of the community, that's great. You know, we just want to expand it to more like-minded riders, focused on community, so being welcoming, encouraging, growth, that you always want to keep improving your skills, and ride safely, you know, just ride responsibly, especially if you're doing it on the street.
Very
So-
much so.
And make friendships.
Exactly.
Friendships,
Yeah.
That's right
Yeah.
there.